So this is the market summary for Friday, 10th of February. Let's just have a look at the trades we took here on ES. So on ES, around 3, I think. Let's go. We'll use the 5-minute charts because we did take 10 trades today. Just for perspective, we'll have to log in later. For perspective, so we took a short here. I did not give it enough time. I trailed down pretty quick, went short. Prices came back up and stopped me out for a minus 2.75 point loss. So I was shorting into the shorting inside of the 60-minute opening 60-minute opening range, so which isn't good. But prices came down, came back up, and I was stopped out. Price did eventually hit target, but I trailed down too aggressively. The second trade, I bought. Price came down to the previous day's lows, came back up. I bought. Prices was going in my favor. Adjusted my stop to 1 point above break even. Price came down, stopped me out for just 1 point gain. And this trade here, this was our main strategy. So we shorted in around here as we were pulling back, and price was taking a long time to get towards my target. So I pretty much got out for half a point, wait for prices to head higher. Then I shorted around the 89 mark. Prices sold off through the previous day's low. We found support previously. What I wanted to do was, after noticing the trending move yesterday to the downside, what I wanted to do was trail down and see if I could get prices to move down towards the lows before the market opened in around the 60 level here. So I was looking for that move down towards the tested lows. We didn't see that. Instead, prices turned around and stopped me out. I trailed down to about 80. Price turned around and stopped me out at 80. Prices came back up, and let's go back to the 15-minute chart. Let's just see. Let's see. Prices came back up, and so I decided to go long. I was pretty much using how market. I was looking at this as being a higher low. So we've had our lows. I was looking at this being a higher low. So I went long. Prices hit the 9-point target I was looking for. I was looking at 9 points, or moved back up towards the close, but I thought I'd just take it out at 9 points. Price came to the upside, rejected the 60-minute open range high. We traded through it and pulled back. When we pulled back, I decided to go buy a long trade using the auxiliary strategy. Prices continued to sell off and I was stopped out. On the main strategy, I was looking at going short, but I did go short, and not long after going short I kind of realized that if we look here on the 15-minute, what we'll see is we've got our lows, we've got a higher low, and I went short and I thought, well, what if this turns into a higher low and continues to the upside? So I thought, well, I might as well get out, because overall, after the failure to head lower here, we may retest that the at the time I thought we may retest the close, or may even retest the previous highs. There was no way to know at the time, but so I decided to get out just to be on the safe side. So I didn't quite follow the main strategy towards fruition, which was a good thing. Otherwise I would have lost more than 3.5 points. So after getting out and recognizing the higher lows, decided to go long. It was a bit of a FOMO. it actually worked, which is not a good thing. Being rewarded for FOMO trades is not going to curb the behavior. Went long. Was looking to target in around the previous highs. Price came to the upside. I was trying to trail my stop to lock in about 10 points, but I was having platform issues again, which I'm starting to think is related to my computer. So it came back down and stopped me out to 7.5 points. I was trying to trail to 10, but pulled back. That missing those 2.5 points there caused me to go into a auxiliary trade short. In reality, I was supposed to wait for the close of the candle for the auxiliary trade short, but after being stopped out and being frustrated, I went into the short early, and it was a FOMO trade. Picked up 2.5 points. Should have picked up more points if I took the correct trade. So picked up 2.5 points there, and finally our last trade. Again, this started to look more and more like higher lows. So this would have been the third higher low. So I thought, well, prices are clearly going to the upside, likely to retest the previous highs. That's a 60-minute opening range high in around 98. So I went long, and I exited that long for a 4.25 point gain. So we've had a series of high lows. We've had a pullback. We can see the wick. We can see show buying here. Prices broke higher. Had a long position, and picked up 4.25 points there. The auxiliary strategy isn't performing so well. Despite all the trades we made today, we've only gained one tick, really, quarter of a point, which isn't good because we've generated quite a bit in fees. The fees are not even being covered, so it is somewhat losing. And overall, that's how many points we picked up today, 22.75 points. The points is okay. We took a bit too many trades, and the auxiliary trades at present aren't really working in our favour. And actually, what I've noticed is causing me to make poor decisions, because after these series of losses, that likely led to the FOMO there, and let's see, and this loss here probably made me a bit more cautious in not allowing this trade to work to fruition, and so on. So it does play a part. It does cause me to overtrade and revenge trade. Especially saw that yesterday. But yeah, let's just have a look at the account. I just need to connect. So we're now connected to our account, and those were the trades here that we made. So we'll go to the account. As you can see account growth. Almost 10% of the way towards our target. We'll go back to start of the day. There we are. First trade, which was a loser. Auxiliary trade, 1 point gain. This is a half a point. We picked up 9 again, and then we lost over 4 points. 4 3/4 points, it appears to be there. 4 3/4 points, lost 3.5 points, picked up 7.5, I believe that one was, 2.5, and finally picked up 4.25 points. And just for transparency, we'll go back to even yesterday. Let's see. So that's today. Just to show the account has been reset. Day before think we'll just go back to probably last Friday. So we're just showing what happened this week. And the third, that'll be last Friday. So that's the account, and we'll go back to the top and then finish this video. So yeah, with that said, thanks for watching.